Hey gang, another What I Ate in a Day video. You don't want to miss it, so stick around. Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow the Starch solution. I've been following the Starch solution since January of 2020. The Starch solution is a program that was developed by Dr. John McDougall. And if you would like more information, I will give you a link to his book in the description box below. On my channel, you're going to find quick and easy whole food plant-based recipes, so if that sounds good to you, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is every Tuesday and Saturday. You can also follow me on Instagram at Chew on Vegan for more plant-based content. And if you're new to this way of eating, or maybe you just feel like you need some more support, I created a Facebook group, and there you will find like-minded people, recipes, inspiration, and support. And if you're still not convinced that a plant-based diet is right for you, I created a quick little e-guide that explains the benefits of a plant-based diet. And if you want even more plant-based content, please sign up for my newsletter. It comes out every other month. And in my newsletter, I address different topics. Some are from a nursing perspective. You'll find tips, tricks, and recipes. I will leave a link to all these resources in the description box below. So as I stated in my intro, I will be doing another What I Ate in a Day video. So today I'm going to be doing a tofu scramble. I haven't done one of those in a long time. I've really had a craving for them. It's a high protein breakfast, and I like to add a lot of veggies to it. So I'll be showing you that. And you know what? I'm not sure what's happening at lunch. So I'm just gonna see what I feel like and we'll see what I come up with. But for dinner, I'm gonna be making a pizza. I haven't had a pizza for quite a long time and I've been having a craving for pizza too. I'm gonna show you how you can make a pizza that is low fat, high carb, low calorie density so you can still eat pizza and lose weight. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is saute some vegetables. And I've got a little bit of water in my pan here. And I've got a couple of mushrooms that I just sliced up. These are cremini mushrooms. And then I've got about a half a cup of bell pepper, green pepper, and onion. So just whatever amount equals half a cup of those all mixed together. So we're gonna let these saute for a few minutes. We want the mushrooms to cook down a bit, release their moisture. And the pan's starting to get a little hot here, so that's perfect. So we'll let these go, and I will add water as needed. So the mushrooms have cooked down nicely, and now I just scoot everything over. Just gonna add a teeny bit of water in there, just to get, that's a lot of flavor on the bottom of the pan, so I like to get that. Then I'm using a half a block of firm tofu. You could use extra firm, whatever you'd like. I press this for about an hour because you really want to get the moisture out of there. Otherwise you just have a really mushy tofu scramble, and I just don't like that. All right, we're gonna season this up. About a half a teaspoon of salt, and get a little over on the veggies too. I've got some smoked paprika, onion powder, of course garlic powder. You really want to season up your tofu. And then I've got some turmeric, and this is mainly for color, so just so it looks more like eggs, I guess. And then some just regular black pepper. You could use the sulfury pepper, but right now I'm just using black pepper. And then just mix that all around. And you may have to add a little water for the veggies, which I will do, just so I don't want them to stick. And you can see how it's getting that nice orange color the more I move it around. I'm also going to add a pre-steamed potato. This was just a small potato. All right, we'll let this cook for about 5 minutes. And at this point I mix everything together. And you just want to check on it, make sure it's not sticking. And we'll just let this cook so all the spices can marry in there. And then of course you're going to want to taste it and if you need to adjust anything. And I'm still on a medium heat. So we've got about 2 more minutes left. And I'm going to add a nice big handful of baby spinach that I chopped up. And we'll just let this cook in here for another couple minutes and then we will be ready to plate it up. I'm going to put the lid on for the last minute. Now that is a bowl of yumminess. I made this really delicious Southwest dressing that I'm just going to drizzle on here. You could put whatever you want on here, salsa, ketchup, whatever suits your fancy. And that's it. I'm going to go enjoy my breakfast. I'm going super simple for lunch. I'm just doing a salad. I'm going to add some chickpeas. I'm going to add potato. This is one of my pre-steamed potatoes. This is just some leftover salad we had from last night. And it's spring mix, some red cabbage, green cabbage. I've got some cucumber, tomato. What else do I have in here? Onion. So I'm just going to have a big bowl of salad. I'm going to add my chickpeas. And then I'm just going to cut up my potato. That way I've got my starch, so I'll feel nice and satisfied. If you wanted, you could put this in the air fryer, but I am just being super lazy right now. I've had a really busy day, and I just want lunch to be quick, filling, and satisfying. And I think, look at this. I heated up my potato, and I think I heated it up a little too much. But this will definitely fill me up. I've got starch, my little chickpeas, and then all those veggies. So low calorie density, definitely great for weight loss. And then I'm just gonna put my 3-2-1 dressing on here. And I made this one with pear balsamic. Oh my gosh. If you don't have flavored vinegars, you've got to try it. And this one's from California Balsamic. I'll leave a link to their website so you can get your own bottle. But they have all kinds of flavored vinegars, and it is amazing for summer, the flavors they have. All right, I'm gonna go enjoy lunch, and then we're gonna get on that pizza a little bit later. Okay, first up, we're gonna make the dough for my pizza, and this is just gonna be a really simple pizza tonight. Like I said, I've had a busy day, and I just wanna make things easy, but I really want pizza. So I've got 1 cup of chickpea flour, and this is gluten-free, of course. A 1/2 cup of masa, and you can find that usually on the Mexican aisle or in a Mexican market, but even at regular grocery stores. And I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of salt. We'll mix all this together, get it all incorporated. Then we're gonna add in a 1.25 cups of warm water. We're just gonna whisk it in. Then instead of oil, I'm going to use applesauce, a 1/4 cup. And stir that in. This is a really simple gluten-free dough. I have another recipe for another gluten-free dough that's really good, but it's very time-consuming. But when I'm in a hurry or tired, then I'm just going to do this. Now I have a 9 by 12 inch pan that I've lined with some parchment paper, and we're just gonna put the dough on here. And it's gonna seem more like a batter, but that's normal. Because with gluten-free, you really need moisture in the dough. Otherwise, it's not pretty. Then you're just going to want to spread it out evenly. That looks pretty good. And now we're gonna put this in a preheated oven for about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, till it's lightly brown and set. And we're not gonna cook it all the way. We're gonna cook it again when we put the toppings on. So we're just gonna let this go for about 15, 20 minutes. So just gonna be making a quick pizza sauce with some tomato paste and some spices. So probably have about 5 or 6 tablespoons of tomato paste. I'm gonna add a half a teaspoon of salt. And then I'm gonna be using my pizza seasoning here. This stuff's delicious. And it's got onion, bell pepper, fennel seed, oregano, garlic, basil, chili peppers, parsley, thyme, marjoram, and celery. So I'm gonna use a half a teaspoon of that. And I'm gonna taste everything and make sure that it tastes good. And then what I like to do, see there's some tomato paste left in there. I'm gonna put some warm water in there, shake it up and put that in here. It's gonna need to be thinned out anyway. That way I don't waste any of the tomato paste. And then I like to add a little maple syrup. Maybe like 3/4 of a tablespoon. But I'm gonna make it a little bit more spicy, add some red pepper flakes in here. And it kind of balances out the maple syrup. And then we just whisk that around. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more water. I think that'll do it. Now I'm gonna cut up my toppings. So I'm just gonna use up veggies that I have that need to be used up. I've got some green pepper, some red pepper, some mushrooms. I've got this little bit of onion I'm gonna use up, and then I've got this little bit of zucchini. So we're just gonna slice these up fairly small. And we might not use all of this, but at least we've got it cut up and we can throw it into a salad. Now, of course, you could use whatever veggies you would like. You could add olives to this, broccoli, whatever you want. So once the pizza is done, we'll let it cool for a few minutes, then we'll put the sauce on it and then the veggies, throw it back in the oven for about 15 minutes. And then when it comes out, I'm just gonna throw a big handful of spring mix on it and just kind of let it wilt that way. And it will be delicious. And then I'm probably gonna use my Southwest dressing on it. I'm not even gonna put plant-based cheese on it. Can you believe it? Sometimes I just like a pizza without cheese. I may sprinkle a little nutritional yeast on there. We'll see. Okay, that's it for right now. Okay, we'll start with our sauce. And I like to be generous with my sauce. And I'll save a little leftover sauce here that I can put on top if I feel it needs more. I also like to put my zucchini in a paper towel and wring it out because it does have a lot of water and you don't want a soggy pizza. That would be no good. All right, so a little bit of the zucchini on there. And we have some onion. Mushrooms. And our pepper. All right, back in the oven for another 15 minutes. Okay, look at this beauty. So what I like to do now is sprinkle a little bit more of my pizza seasoning on top. I am excited about this pizza. And then I'll put on a little nutritional yeast. Sprinkle some on. And that'll give it a cheesy-like flavor. And then I'm just going to throw on handfuls of some spring mix. And this is like putting your salad on top of your pizza. So not only are you getting veggies on your pizza while you cooked it, now you've got the fresh lettuce on top. And then I am going to use some of my Southwest dressing. It's my new obsession. And we will let this cool a little bit, and then we're going to cut into it and give it a taste. Okay, finished product. Looks so good. Can't wait. Anyway, this pizza is no oil, gluten-free, tons of veggies. So let's give her a taste. So perfect. Check that out. You have to make this. It's so good. It was worth waiting for all day. So remember that you can still enjoy your favorite foods. You just need to make them a little bit more healthy. Take out the oil, take out the animal products, add in veggies, and you can have anything you want. You can have tacos, pizza, lasagna, spaghetti, you name it. You can make it healthy. You can just make cleaned up versions of it and still enjoy it. Just make sure that they are low calorie density. And how do we do that? We add a lot of veggies to dilute those calories. So you're getting full, but you're enjoying your favorite foods at the same time. I hope you enjoyed this video on what I ate today. And if you've made it this far in the video, please comment below with pizza, and that way I know you made it to the end, and I really appreciate it. And if you like this video, if you found value, if you found it helpful, please give me a like. Hit that like button for me, and that helps my channel as well. And don't forget to check out everything in the description box. There's all kinds of links in there for great resources and information and products. And as always, all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet. And what you put on your plate determines your fate. Until next time, thank you. Hey gang, guess what? Hey gang, hey gang, guess what? Another what I ate in I can't even talk. I don't like that. And if you want even more plant-based content, what did I do? And if you want even more plant-based content, oh my God. Okay, I gotta have more pizza. So good.